kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down.
Loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket, or when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. And air it out on 3rd. That one's complete to London. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 15.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on first down. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Come on.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Back to Pitts it goes. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal.
19
at the 9-yard line.
Here's another for him. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. A familiar sight in this contest, Bronk. He's out there again for another field goal try. Aubrey puts it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback who comes to my mind first. I'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run this with Bigsby. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down. They put Felton in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Go. Check the eagle. Check the eagle.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Hits some space around midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 37 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Algier gets it on the draw. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 76 on Wolf.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons making a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Falcons go up by 19.
Saints 20.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Back now, pressure coming. Able to find Strange here. And this one does not go far.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
They run it again with Bigsby. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across midfield to the
Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Saints shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Saints 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Falcons, running back John Robinson, getting set to begin another drive.
Okay, ready?
And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To the right side and reeled in by London. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Down and 5.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So first down from the 41.
First down and 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. 2nd and 3 now.
Come on.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. He cuts it back right. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
Here's Robinson. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
to second and goal.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
Touchdown!
It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for two.
Will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Saints 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Saints 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Shaheed now to return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, set.
Robinson on the inside give. Breaks the tackle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. And we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it.
And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead.
Saints 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints come marching onto the field. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception, but after them pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's going to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick.
Yeah, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. All set to go now from the 35.
Go!
Here's Algier on first down. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Falcons, first down.
They go again with Algier. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Falcons.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, you love to see it. Some tough running, kept him moving there, and gave him a chance to reach the end zone.
There's a few things that separate the good running backs from the great running backs, and it was on display right there. Your ability to shed tackles and run through contact. Sometimes that's the difference, and that's what translates to touchdowns.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tack on 7 more to their lead.
62, Saints 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Hey, alert motion, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Huh. Ready.
And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He's got it at the 24. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Falcons, and running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Again to Algier on the inside handoff. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here comes the Saints offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll work against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. There's a reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. The bounce outside yields a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Gets this over the middle. It's Kmet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Dumped off to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Let's go now.
They'll run here following the penalty. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Goal to go, they're passing. Catch made. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
At the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 3rd and goal, the offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Roll.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Saints take 7 points off the deficit.
62. Saints 28.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons moments away from win number 12. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. Algier running behind center. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Taken down at the 41.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Liking 18.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
One final shot here. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from New Orleans.